Alright, in our final bid to bring life to the VGC analysis and demonstration series, we're here trying to start a drama with the Trackmania community. So I followed Trackmania for a while, like 4 or 5 years ago, and Riolu had records and was like one of the big Trackmania guys at the time. So clearly I must be rolling with Riolu. Wait, what's that? Riolu got caught for cheating in Trackmania by slowing the game down to set world records? Rough. Well, Poppin, you were the one who wanted to use Riolu, right? Why didn't you explain why you wanted to use Riolu, the Pokemon that I totally did not suggest to you?
So, exactly. So, Riolu is a great mon. It has Prankster, and it learns some moves.
We've got an Iron Treads.
We're gonna do the best. But
I
Iron
really
Treads,
do like this Iron Treads art.
Iron Treads is so sick. It's a shame that the stats aren't as min-maxed as Great Tusk, but maybe it doesn't need them. Maybe it has everything it's got. So we're going to put that to the test.
All right.
And pair it up with our little Minecraft boy down there,
Palafin,
who you are intimately familiar with from this season of draft.
It was also in the first video I made, but that was on Doubles OU, so I'm not counting it.
Yeah, fuck Doubles OU.
It's very rude. All right, so guess who's back? Back again. It's Palafin. Palafin is back. Turns out 160 attack is a good stat.
Yeah, being slacking without actually a bad ability, because it turns out switching out isn't that hard to do. Is pretty busted.
It is, but it also isn't, right?
Right. It's not nothing, but it's not using Doodle to swap your abilities around and making your entire team around it. If you just swap this thing in and out once on a slower paced team, you have an Uber right there, and it gets a crazy stab Jet Punch, which is just bananas.
I think it's a lot worse than the two introduced this gen, Miraidon and Quad.
Yeah, that's not a fair comparison. Maybe like I'd rather have this than Lugia. I'll say that.
I think Miraidon has like 165 special attack, and then like it gets 1.3x special attack, and also electric terrain.
Miraidon is just it. Have you played any singles Ubers?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's banned from singles Ubers, isn't it?
If it is, that happened since I last played, but
okay.
It's pretty much you need Miraidon on every team.
Ubers it was banned from.
Yeah, that would make sense. But Miraidon is just great. Like they found a way to one up Zacian. Maybe not quite as much, but like it's flashier, it's cooler, definitely for sure.
Well,
yeah. So
106 special really attack is also pretty good. It gets access to Boom Burst, which you can click stab with Terra.
Very true. Anything with Boom Burst is instantly a threat now that you can just Terra normal. Boom Burst and E-Speed are like the red flag moves on Bonds.
It helps if they have over 100 special attack, though, to be fair.
Exactly. Our boy's got 106. That's good enough.
But yeah, the 100 speed is pretty good. It has that pre as well. And honestly, Jet Punch, the signature 60 base power water type move that is a priority move that it gets, is fine, even when you are the baby one.
Yeah.
Like in my first video, I stayed in like the baby one with Bandit in one of the games and just clicked Jet Punch a bunch and did okay. But
I mean, what's the baby stats? It's like 70 something. And
I think
I've used worse stats in that draft. That's great.
For sure.
But if you get that upgrade to 160, that's amazing.
It's got a great degree. If you are running Jet Punch, it has a really good degree of flexibility.
Right, and it's not even just the offenses here. I mean, look at the defense is 197-87 with that water typing.
Yeah,
and you can also tear to whatever you want, and it has so many good support moves, right?
It must be a bad Pokemon. It's less bulky than Mew.
Oh, true, fair.
And I mean, I've never seen Mew perform well in a VGC tour.
I don't think I have either. But Mew also doesn't get Encore, I don't think.
Mew was banned. That was the joke.
Oh, well, we had it in that one other draft season in VBLN season. We had Mew.
VBLN is funny.
VBLN's a wild world, man.
Mew is pretty good, I think. So, yeah, Palafin's back. He's very, very good. Why would you put Palafin on a team? You put Palafin on a team because you would like to do... Well, there's several different things. A lot of it is if you're a team incentivized switching anyway. Very recently in Orlando, Wolfey had a Encore trap team. Sorry, not Encore, Parish trap team. Encore trapping is a different strategy that Wolfey did not use because he's a nice person. Then it's good because you want to switch anyways. Then having a Pokemon that is rewarding you for switching, which you want to do anyway, is very good. It synergizes incredibly well with the Moongus because it resists both of Palafin's weaknesses and has Regenerator. But why else do you want to use it? this Pokemon is a pretty good way to deter, in tournaments specifically, to deter Tatsudozo with Haze.
Yeah, this has to be one of the faster mons that learns Haze, right? Because it'll outspeed Dozo if you go max speed. So you're pretty much always safe from that.
I'm not sure. I know Gengar learns it, which is faster, but...
Yeah, but it's definitely one of the better mons to counter Tatsudozo. Deals with Tatsugiri pretty handily, too.
It looks like Cryogonal also learns it at 106. 105 speed. So you're really looking at, I think, just those two Pokemon. If you want a faster phase than Palafin, and I don't know why you'd want specifically faster than Palafin.
Right, because Dondozo, you have to be like base 95 if it's max speed to outspeed it, right? So there's not much else you can really hit.
And you'll often just be running speed for like an Adamant Dozo, rather than like a Jolly Dozo with Palafin anyways, at least in Tour. The bulk really pays you back. This Pokemon has like alternatively CC or Drain Punch in terms of its fighting coverage, which are often what you're going to want to run. And Drain Punch is very good with bulk, it turns out.
Yeah, bulk up, taunt, Drain Punch. Got this mon banned from singles, so it's got to be good in doubles.
I don't know if that's 100% true, but probably 90% true, right? Why would Poppin lie to you?
Right.
But yeah, Palafin is probably one of the better water types to just slope onto the team as a default. You may consider using Iron Bundle over it if you want Icy Wind support instead. And you might want to use Tatsudozo just because it's very much a pain to deal with. But if you're looking for just a single slot water type and you're not as reliant on that speed control, Palafin is great because Jet Punch does help you counter Trick Room, and it's just really bulky and really strong.
It's splashable. Get it, Kastolfin.
Yeah, I mean, it's not splashable on offense teams. This mon is not amazing on offense, but that's what Tatsudozo's for.
Right.
So yeah, Iron Treads. Where are those droidicas?
Those are the coolest fucking Star Wars droids. You will never change my mind on that.
I have not at any point attempted to change your mind on it.
Well,
so
don't try
despite
in the future.
not having shown up at Orlando, Iron Treads has actually been seeing a decent amount of success in a lot of grassroots online tournaments, where you'll often see it making like a top 4 or going blank and 2, blank and 3, even if it's only then hitting top 16, top 32. It's a pretty decent mon despite how non-min-max those stats are.
Right,
90, 120, 70, pretty good bulk. 106 speed, pretty good. The attack stat 112 is not very good, but you can boost energy it.
Right. Yeah, this mon it's kind of a toss between you can do booster speed, booster attack, booster defense if you're on some crazy shit. But I like the flexibility it treads, given that it's not as min-maxed. It has a little bit more options of what it can do successfully. Obviously, you could just use it as a booster energy attacker, life orb attacker, something like that. It gets good enough moves. This thing would kill to have headlong rush. I mean, most mons would, but especially a fast ground type like this would just love it. Would eat
Pokemon would absolutely love headlong rush. Palafin.
Oh, Palafin would love that. Anything would love that. Garchomp would love that. Oh.
Dugtrio, my god. I want Dugtrio to be a standard meta staple. But yeah, so the 112 attack stat is not great, but that's kind of okay. One of the major ways we see this mon used is on rain teams with Terra Steel, and often like an Assault Vest if there's a different booster energy mon, and sometimes the booster energy if there is not a different booster energy mon. And it turns out that a Steel type 90, 120, 70 with an Assault Vest is pretty bulky, and it's also already fast, so if you're leveraging that to click something like support moves like Rock Slide or Iron Head, where you're getting flinches on the opposing team, as well as doing not an insignificant amount of damage, you're getting a lot of utility out of a Pokemon that isn't even being punished that much if you don't get the flinch as a result of that bulk.
Right. Yeah, it's just a solid mon, and when you compare it with the right synergies, like you said with the rain, it can pull its weight pretty significantly.
Absolutely. And yeah, this mon seems just kind of like You can put it on a Talonflame team to click Earthquake. You can pretty easily slap it on Rain. You can pretty easily slap it on a team that has that sort of fast speed control, like the Iron Bundle we mentioned previously. It's really good mon at kind of sticking around in teams that aren't sure whether they want to go full into hyper offense, full into like a more balanced kind of sort of gameplay, because it can easily slot in as a fourth mon into a faster mode or a slower mode of game.
Yeah, just kind of it's
also
dependent on what it's on his role, but
it's also a Flutter main check with the Salt Pass.
Yeah, right. It's the Dawn Fan that doesn't boost to Flutter main unless it has like specs mystical fire.
Well, I mean, you can Terra, like, we see Terra Ground and Terra Steel both as solid options on it, as well as sometimes more defensive Terras, though generally a stab Terra.
Right.
I think that's mostly just to lose one of its weaknesses. Well, also, Safety Goggles is the other item you can see on this one.
Mm-hmm.
If your team doesn't have the best matchup into old Moong. The Moonganator, as some call them. Alright, so why did you run Iron Treads? Simply because you're a team who would like decently fast offense option that has a positive matchup into Flutter main.
Right.
That's a pretty strong use case. And I think just because we didn't see it as much in Orlando, a lot of the teams people are using in Orlando are teams that are going to have been used in previous rounds of grassroots tournaments. So just because we see saw success for Pokemon, not just Iron Treads, but also Iron Moth and Slitherwing, a lot more in online tournaments before Orlando, and then they didn't seem to perform as much at Orlando. That's because there's always generally a bit of a lag between online tournaments and physical tournaments. So I would not be shocked to see an Iron Treads top cutting tournament in the coming days. Potentially even my brain is forgetting the words. I'm pretty sure there's a tournament that's coming in Melbourne. That's the one I'm trying to say. The Oceania Internets.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the meta's still relatively young, so I think there's lots of time for people to truly figure out what the exact best team comp for this thing is, but because I definitely think it has a strong niche. Want to talk about our last mod?
Alright, now we get Riolu. How to Get Reference, Slow Down by James Marriott. The funny thing, I thought, when you look at a Prankster mon and you see what the moves are and what the appeal is, and then you look at this mon and all of its good moves are in usually useless moves. I think that is funny.
Yeah, you learn a thing or two about like just the depth of a move pool by just going down to usually useless moves, because Copycat, Howl, that when they have Prankster, they're not usually useless anymore.
Absolutely.
They have viable niches.
I mean, you just had a close encounter with Copycat yourself.
Too close for my liking. Yeah, I got smoked.
Encounter.
Yeah, Copycat is the speed control. Just if you have Prankster Copycat, you're good. You don't got to worry about that. Copycat Tailwind, or wait for Medusa Trick Room and then Copycat that and flip it around. It's brutal. It's really hard to play around. So you get Copycat Prankster. That's always something you have to respect. You can also just use this as a makeshift Pelipper or Torkoal with Rain Dance and Sunny Day, if you want to lean into that little rain mode. And if they have a weather setter on their team, the Prankster is always going to go after the switch, so you can always guarantee weather dominance that way. I used that a lot last season with Sunny Day and Rain Dance Sableye.
Yeah. I really do think that the weather option is definitely part of the reason that it's in this team. It can set rain for Palafin, it can set rain for that Terra Steel Iron Treads we were talking about, but Howl is a really interesting option with both of them as well, because you can get attack boosting, and sometimes that +1, +2 attack is really all that you needed on Iron Treads, or in terms of a faster version of the same thing, that Screech to get them at -2 can be the difference between you winning and you losing.
Yeah, I think those little moves that kind of boost by one stat that usually get ignored. Howl is one of the better ones now that it boosts your teammate, and it's like until this thing gets access to coaching again, Howl's the way to go. But When this thing did have coaching last gen, like we were talking a little bit earlier, this thing's kind of fallen off a bit since last gen due to the Dynamax interaction with Max Guard and Trick Room.
Yeah.
The coaching option there, but if it gets coaching back, which I'm imagining it, right? Whenever it will get, I'm sure that'll come back, right? Whenever that is back in its move pool, if it is, then it's the only mon with prankster coaching, and you gotta love that.
Until they give it to Grafai and Strudel. Alright, Mr.
Oh,
Pop.
Strudel.
Mr. Pop, I think it might be time.
Oh, are you ready? I'm ready.
I don't know if I'm ready, but I would like to put up a facade of being ready. You know, a visage. I would like to just, you know, I'd like people to think that on my own channel that I am prepared for the things that I start. You know, it may not be accurate.
I'm a good co-host to help you look prepared.
Okay.
My team name is The Prophecy, by the way. So
Prophecy.
You should feel threatened.
My team name is Rolling with Riolu.
Love it.
So, you know.
Right. I see on the other side, I see a Kilowattrel.
Oh my god.
Smells like rain to me.
Smells like rain, does it?
Yeah. That nice smell when the rain's over. I'm getting that right now. Just agree to open team sheets.
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, let's maybe I am a rain team. I wouldn't have thought that before now, but you know what? Maybe.
Crazy.
Tarot cards.
Yeah.
Taros?
I always think
it's tarot. I'm pretty sure it's tarot, but I don't actually know.
I'm not sure either. My wife just got a tattoo of a tarot card, and we were trying to figure out how to pronounce it to make sure we don't sound stupid. But
is it the Ace of Spoons?
The Ace of Spoons?
Prince of Spoons? There's something to do with it. It's something of spoons. It's very funny.
It's not whatever that is.
It's not.
I like how
is it the Hierophant?
It's definitely the Hierophant. Everyone's favorite tarot card.
Well, I mean, it's the one that's the meme the most from JoJo's besides Zawador. Is Hierophant green.
It's the one that sounds the most like elephant, so that's why that's Iron Treads.
Pretty sure Hierophant just means like mare.
Yeah, I thought it meant priest. Who knows? We'll find that out in a little bit.
You're right, it's priest. I think I was thinking mare because I heard it in relation to like the Holy Roman Empire and one of the bishoprics, where the leader of the region, which would be the equivalent of the mayor, is the bishop.
You don't come to this channel for Pokemon content. You come to this channel for history.
Yep.
Cultural lessons.
History
like the last time I was
lessons.
on, we talked about Spain. Now we're learning about
Viva España. I don't have any. There's no similarly stuck in my head sort of song for the Holy Roman Emperor. They should really work on that. I mean, they don't exist anymore, but they should do it.
Right. When are they going to get a run back on that?
Okay, I see that you're going for the funny Volt Switch Iron Treads thing.
Like epic Volt Switch.
Epic Volt Switch, indeed.
Mm-hmm. What are the odds we both let off with Palafin?
I think it's very high. The question is, how are we supporting our Palafins?
Optimally.
Optimally?
Iron Treads, Draco Meteor. Oh no! Disaster!
Oh, you stayed in? Why would you do that?
Oh, because I wasn't. Oh, the plan was I was going to live that, and then I was planning to CC the Cyclizar.
CC, okay, I don't know about that one. I mean, it would have just gone into...
We were talking about Baby Palafin.
Oh, you are Mystic Water. You're the funny wolf set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I successfully blocked your Volt Switch. Huh? I think you were supposed to switch that turn so that you could get Palafin in using that Volt Switch.
Yeah, that was the plan, but I didn't think it all the way through. I was busy thinking about tarot cards.
I mean, I was also busy thinking about tarot cards. I don't know if that's an excuse. Oh, the attack boost. Oh, thank you for bringing in another Pokemon that is slower than Cyclizar and hit super effectively by it.
I am happy to do it for you, my friend.
I appreciate it. Also, I did not set a terror for this Cyclizar. This is just the default terror. No, okay, it didn't do anything.
The brutal terror.
What did you... Rock Tomb.
Woo! Ice Spinner, no fun.
I mean, you saw that I had it in, like, the preview of the thing, right?
I know, but that's not a fun move to use. I don't... what am I supposed to do with my fucking big beast, the devil?
I mean, it's on you for bringing it when you knew that I was an Ice Spinner Iron Treads.
How dare you? Let's see what we got here. No. I don't have much faith in.
Why didn't I check that you were Rock Tomb? That's a very good question. I think I saw Rock and just assumed it was Rock Slide.
That's a fair assumption.
The Volt Switch is a funny tech. You didn't even have Earthquake.
No, sir.
I guess you don't have a flying type. Well, you do. You do. It's right next to you right now.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what is this? Alright, I have a plan. There's no way it can go wrong.
Ever. Oh, you hate to see it.
My plan was successful.
You know what? My plan was not. I'm now 0 for 2 on Volt Switches.
I assume you targeted that one into the Cyclizar at least.
Yeah, to cover, but fuck. Alright, the plan here is to get dumpstered by Palafin.
That is always the dream.
Turn 1.
I like how you've used your terror, and all you got for it was that my Riolu was dead.
I'll do it again.
I wanted to feature Riolu in this video, but you have decided no.
Let's see here.
I see that you went for also the other version of Riolu, where you would CC instead of Drain Punch.
Yeah, I'm looking to pick up Okos with Riolu. Originally I had it as Steadfast.
I was thinking if you use the Howl. If you use the Howl and then you can scale up the attack stat. The Trick Room Meowscarada is very interesting.
Just gotta have that tech on hand.
Hyperdrill's the one that ignores Protect, yeah?
Yeah, it's a homemade Urshifu.
We have Urshifu at home.
Exactly.
Alright, I have no idea if this Acro will Oko Palafin or not.
I feel like it probably will.
Well, we'll see.
But I'm also probably gonna get killed by Drain Punch, so...
Doesn't have Drain Punch.
Or not Drain Punch, sorry, Jet Punch.
Jet Punch.
The other one.
Oh, that's right, you don't resist it anymore.
I know.
I completely forgot about that.
Shit, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh. That's less than I thought.
Okay, I didn't expect you to target the wrong slot. I really thought you would double up into Palafin there.
I wouldn't have got the kill, I don't think. Alright, Riolu.
Can Riolu do it? I think Riolu can do it.
I have faith in Riolu. It just depends on, let's see. Alright, we're scouting.
Right. You're scouting?
Scouting against the open team sheet.
Well, you really want to make sure that my, you want to know for sure that my Palafin is slower than my Iron Treads. I could have had, like, a bulkier, slower Iron Treads. Ignore the fact that you know how fast your own Iron Treads is. I considered Mark Punch as my only move.
Oh!
That 1% is very funny. 1% is very funny, I think.
Alright. I'm going down in style.
You're going down screaming, and that's in style now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Screaming at the meteors. Alright, let's see. Should I actually use Palafin correctly this turn? That's a tough one.
I don't know. It seems to me like a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean... I almost had you last game, so...
Did you, eh?
Let's see here.
Imagine I didn't even use Terra.
Calculating
the thing is,
lead.
I only remember what some of these stands are in JoJo's. However, the tower is a stand that will always be burnt into my mind. There's also this Magician's Red. Do you know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
I've started like the first season a couple times, but I just can't. I've never gotten through.
The second season, the characters have these superpowers that are based off of tarot cards.
Mm-hmm.
And the tower is a giant battleship.
That's pretty cool. I've always heard that the first season of JoJo's kind of like.
It's definitely not as good as the the first half of the first season is not. It was like the guy's first time writing, and he was really good at doing art, and he just learned how to do the rest of it well throughout the course of the series. So I think that the first is pretty good. But certainly the first half of it struggles a bit, and the second half isn't perfect either way. But the second season is really where it pops off, and that must be why. And the tarot cards, I think, are why. It's got to be the tarot cards.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, the Magician and Hierophant, the superpowers are two of like the main characters.
Well, then I gotta bring up this game.
Well, I hope so. They're the main characters of this. This has not been a good lead for me.
Alright. Let's look at the team sheet. I don't remember what Kilowattrel had. Oh, Kilowattrel gets Weather Ball. That's so sick. That's like that's
Kilowattrel had either. Yeah, Kilowattrel gets Weather Ball. It's very funny. You should definitely
I learned that time.
Did you?
I learned to actually switch properly.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it benefited you.
Well, I got big Palafin in the back. You'll see. You'll see.
They'll all see. I wish I was CC on account of knowing that you are not Sash on your Meowscarada, and instead I have to Hurricane it.
I know. I was thinking of Violite.
Oh no! I would have gone for the Thunder if I'd known that you would have died.
Nice Tailwind. It'd be a shame if it was actually bad for you.
I mean, you know, that's a take. I don't know if it's an accurate take.
I have complete faith in my takes. Let's do this. I don't remember. So your Riolu's, what is it? It is a Violite, so it'll probably take something.
It turns out it doesn't take stab, photosynthesis, boosted acrobatics. That's the only information you have.
Oh my god, you did it again.
Every time.
I mean, let's see. Oh shit, that did more than I thought it was gonna do.
I personally think it's funny that every time.
I
don't even know why you volt switched there. Why don't you just go for damage? I guess you thought it would do some damage. I don't know.
Damage and switch.
Alright. I believe in Riolu. It can get the KO.
I think that's a mind game, and I think you're going to protect Riolu.
That's actually a really good suggestion. I forgot I had it.
Yes. See you later, you stupid elephant. Ah! Don't.
That's cool. I was literally trying to get this positioning.
Oh. Just depends on whose Palafin's slower. Let's see.
Well, you're the Trick Room team, so I'd be really worried if your Palafin was not slower.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I've probably lost. If I haven't lost, you've done something wrong. But I definitely should have hurricaned the Meowscarada. Why didn't you Sash?
Because Riolu Sash. Gotta have Riolu Sash.
Wait, you roll? I didn't even knock it to Sash last time. I knocked it to 2 HP.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
Okay. Look, Iron Treads is not the strongest of the Pokemon. Anyways, I have a plan, and there's no way it can fail. Okay, it failed.
Let's see. Alright, I made one good play this match.
You got the, you got the Trick Room set up, yeah?
That's true. That's something.
My favorite thing, Iron Treads would not have died to that weather ball, by the way. Because it took half because it teared, so it still would have been on 30.
Well, yeah, it'll help for the Palafin end game.
Oh, for sure.
Let's see, Palafin. All right, so you're. Oh, so we're the exact same Palafin set then. Nice.
We're the exact same
different.
Palafin set. I'm Citrus Berry, and you're Mystic Water.
Well, besides item, but the moves are the same.
Yeah, but surely you should win out because you're Mystic Water.
Very true. And I still have 2 other mods.
Aha, until you factor in the fact that I just lived because of that. Yeah, if you lost, I'd be very concerned. Also, I'm pretty sure you're faster.
Yeah, I'm max speed Palafin.
Yeah, I'm slower than Riolu. I don't know if you noticed that last game, when I was slower than Riolu.
No, I've not been paying the closest attention. I've just been clicking moves and...
The idea is so that I can, like, Rain Dance and Jet Punch on the same turn.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
I killed myself.
Good job, Riolu. You actually used the sash this time.
Oh, well, it did a bad job when it lived anyway.
Yeah, that was a bad job. They made me look like a fool. Alright, so, game 3. We're bringing...
I just want my Riolu to do something. They got the rain up, but the rain didn't do very much.
Yeah, the rain kind of helped me. Well, obviously, we both have the Dolphin. Our plan this time... Actually, no. I know what the plan this time is.
Alright, well, I have a plan, and there's no way it can fail.
That looks pretty solid to me. Wait. What? I have Tsareena on my team. I know that thing gets no fucking moves.
What does no moves mean? You know exactly what moves I'm running.
Yeah, but I mean, just I didn't remember. Let's see.
Hyperdrill, Coil, Roost, and Bite.
Hell yeah. Bite is the best move this thing gets to deal with ghost types on the physical side.
I mean, it's a pretty good move, right?
I mean, with Serene Grace, anything's a good move.
Exactly. So, I mean, specifically, it's a good move because of Serene Grace.
Right. Alright, let's see. No!
34%! The No Wave Yolite set is certainly something.
Alright. Alright, we're ready to go.
Oh, I have a plan. There's no way it can fail. No, it's a very high chance of failing.
Go, baby.
All right.
No!
Were you surprised? I regret not running Drop Kick.
Now you have, what is it? Razor Leaf. And below the other kick. Alright, let's see, I hope this is enough to kill Riolu.
I don't know, I've got Eviolite. But you're plus 4 attacks, so I'd be worried if you couldn't. Do I get the flinch though? I do.
Oh my god!
You brought the same set, you cannot complain.
I can, and I will. This game sucks.
I did not win the speed tie.
Oh no. Things are not looking too good, folks.
I feel like they're looking alright. I don't know what you're seeing that is making it not look too good. Like, I feel like you're in a strong position.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. We got all physical boys over here. mouse in my head, running the numbers. Let's see here. Do I think this will kill? I don't know if it'll kill.
Dude, I have no idea. I'm very concerned. You didn't protect!
I have faith. Also,
I would have attacked you if I knew you wouldn't protect.
Boom!
Wait, that's the slot you would... Don't you lose? What? Didn't you just lose?
Maybe.
Should I go for Razor Leaf?
Yeah. I guess if I kill Treads or Tsareena there, I don't think it really matters, right?
No, Tsarena's he's the one that kills Palafin.
But also my Palafin, we just straight up die. Alright.
I expected you to protect Palafin and Hyperdrill Tsareena, which is why I just went for some chip. Well,
Brutal.
I wish Tsareena was halfway this good in my Tsareena video, but it turns out +3 attack from Riolu is alright. It's not bad.
Riolu's a pretty good set, I gotta say.
It's a very, very specific set that didn't wind up doing as much as I hoped it would. However, I appreciate that you brought, you did what I like to do and bring all 3 of like the main mons and then like one of the other mons. Actually show them off.
Yeah, we gotta give him the spotlight, and I think Treads put in a lot of work on those games. Honestly.
Absolutely. Treads can absolutely be a demon. There's a reason that we're see some usage, right? Its speed tier was super threatening. Its stabs are both, they're all pretty good. Volt Switch it's immune to Volt Switch. Poppin did not realize this before the game. However, Treads is immune to Volt Switch.
I have looked it up. The numbers say ground is immune to electric.
Yep. So, but yeah, I mean, like our Iron Treads all did pretty, they all did something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every game it was big piece.
Yeah, my Riolu is 123 speed, and my Palafin is 122 speed, so I can either howl or rain dance and still get the boost on Jet Punch.
That's awesome. I love that.
However, having that much speed on Riolu meant it died.
Tragedy.
I would not be shocked if, like, a defensive Riolu could have lived that Roaring Moon. I also would not have been shocked if it couldn't. Alright, let's see your... I mean, I guess we already saw most of your paste. I'll show you the rest of mine as well.
Mine was just...
You invested in the attack stat.
Absolutely.
What a fiend. Oh wait, no you didn't. I don't know how I completely misread that. You literally...
Wait, which...
Sorry, it was 4 attack, not 2 fight do.
Oh, for Treads, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand how I read that as you reading the attack stat. Oh, the tower as well. That explains why I kept dying. If I brought Cyclizar, it probably good. Spec Cyclizar is very, very funny, guys. It's choice items are the best ways to use Cyclizar because if they stop you from shed tailing, you get relevant damage off, and if they don't stop you from shed tailing, it doesn't matter that you were locked into it because you're switching anyways.
Cyclizar's a beast.
It's a very funny guy. I'm quite a fan of it. I think I want to draft it next VBL season.
Dude, I'm ready for next season. I just want to draft more mons. I'm done with my team.
You're done with your team? Well,
as much as I love,
only one more.
I love Dudunsparce and all those gents. I'm ready for new stuff.
I think the Dudunsparce is very cool, and you used it very effectively. But ultimately, guys, I thank you all for watching. Please leave a comment down below about what other Pokemon we should feature, and something about Trackmania so that it's more relevant. And ultimately, guys, right. I've been Poppin. This has been Mancini the Amazing, and we are finished.